What's up, everybody? Doing a quick live stream. I want to cut away for a second to cover two things, two very important things. One of them has to do with the link that's in the notes under this video. It's a link to a registration for a webinar, but that's not it. I'm also going to be helping you attract what I believe we all need as mortgage bankers. I think this video alone is going to help you, but the live webinar that's going to happen on this Saturday, the 28th at 8 a.m. Pacific time, California time. So align your calendar, align your schedule. Be sure you register because I'm going to be covering some real important information that's going to help you build the pipeline that you need. Because right now, the way the market is, I mean, this is really going to apply to you if if you notice the quality of leads that you're interacting with each day is it's wearing thin, and so you may not be running across as much refinance business, but you're seeing purchase business just fly off the shelf. And so the information I'm going to share with you in this live feed is going to help you, or at least reset the way you're looking at your current origination strategy in this market and in this climate. And I believe that it's important for you to first realize what it is that is going to attract what you really want. And where I think a lot of mortgage bankers are having issues with right now, depending if you're what's called an inside loan agent. Like, I'm an inside loan agent. I work inside of a call center. But a lot of you who will watch this video are probably outside loan agents. And what I believe right now is the traditional norm. And if this rings true to you, then you're going to see your origination system in a whole new way. And the traditional method for an outside loan agent in order to attract business is to schmooze and wine and dine realtors. Well, I believe that the issue with that is, though, is that number one, it's not guaranteed business, but more importantly, it's putting you in the same realm as every other loan officer. And the content that I share with you on my feed, it's it's really designed in a way to help you sound different. So you're making noise in a different way. And when we in society are surrounded by so much noise, i.e., alerts, advertisements, pitches, wine and dines, right? By every single person, it becomes redundant. It just becomes noise. And so I was putting some thoughts together because, of course, I'm planning out the content for the live webinar. I want to bring the most value. I want to bring you more current value. And I think that the only thing wrong with the traditional method of farming out, knocking on doors for realtors and what have you, is because you don't, in essence, you don't really have anything different. There's nothing that differentiates you from everyone else. Everyone else is saying they got quick turn times. Everyone else is saying they got the best processing and underwriting. Everyone else is saying that I can market you. This is just part of the game. But how many of us are saying, hey, I got a qualified borrower. I have a pre-underwritten, pre-approval loan. I have business for you, and I do a lot of these pre-approvals within your area. And when you position yourself to actually bring what it is they want, more than they want the free coffee, the free bagels, the emergency kits that you drop off, more than that quick elevator pitch of why you're number one and why you should be the preferred lender. What if you brought something that attracted them? What attracts realtors? What attracts realtors are what we engage with every day, at least from an internal standpoint. So as your company or your lending institution should have a call center. If it doesn't have a call center, then find one. But when you have a pre-approved letter, it means you have someone who's already pre-approved to buy. This is something that a realtor is already aware that is worth their time. It's someone who's going to buy. And I think that positions you differently, but more importantly, it gives you something different to talk about. And so I have this script. If you haven't downloaded the script, go to salesremaster.com, download this script, because you can apply that same script when calling out to realtors. Where I think in outside loan agents, you might be asking, well, Daniel, where do I get these pre-approval letters? And that's where social media comes in, right? This is you have so many different resources to gain prospects, or at least applicants. And I'll cover more of this on Saturday with how to do it. So if you're interested in that and you believe that that will help you, you want to make sure that you register. So again, I left a link below this video. Be sure you click on it, read about it, and reserve your spot. That's it's not going to be available here on live YouTube. It's a private live webinar, and it's hosted through my platform, which is Kajabi, that hosts a lot of the courses that I provide to help you in building your empire. And so again, that course, the link right below, it's for a webinar that's set for Saturday morning at 8 a.m. I know it's early, but at the end of the day, if you're hungry, you'll make it, right? That's a real breakfast of champions, because besides originating purchase, I'm gonna show you a different way of how to outbound originate. I'm gonna show you a different way of how to present your product. I'm gonna show you a different way of how to figure out your internal system that's applicable to you and utilize it in a way that's going to garnish you the results that you need. And right now, the results that we need is to put ourselves in front of the attention that actually deserves our time. And what deserves our time are not these 619 FICO scores. It's not these people asking for, the 2.5 that hasn't been available in damn near 5 years. It's not these leads that just don't really go anywhere. They'll shop you. There's no loyalty there. And so I want to show you a different way of how to gain loyalty. I want to show you a different way of how to actually attract business. Because if I show you how to attract business, then this means that I can help you alleviate one of the hardest grinds that makes sales hard. And this is why sales get paid much more than a base salary. Anyone in any other department, you're making more money than them. Why? Is because you're paid to bring in the lifeline of your business. And so the lessons that you learn at Sales Remastered not only positions you long term for success, but it gives you equity when you know how to hunt. And I'm gonna teach you how to do that on Saturday. So be sure that at 8 a.m. you're up. You know what I mean? Like, it's a live webinar. No one's gonna see you. Go there in your chon-chons. It's okay. Log on, but make sure you catch that information, because it's gonna be very, very helpful. So, again, the link right below, register it, sign up for it. And another tip with these realtors, like, the common way, even if you're an inside loan agent and you're actually dealing with these leads, realize that that realtors want leads, because qualified leads at that. But when you're thinking about calling out to a realtor, typically what you do is you offer them coffee to meet with them in person, right? Well, they get asked that all the time. And so if you position yourself where you're like, hey, I got a couple pre-qualified borrowers or buyers that I'd like to introduce you to, or maybe someone who who has time to entertain them. And you can create a relationship, because a lot of these realtors belong to associations. And your goal is to penetrate that network. Well, if you can position yourself to be the one that actually has pre-approved letters and people who already been pre-underwritten, then that gives you a real strong position in this market, because you then become the go-to guy. And so if you're a loan agent, and let's say you have no time, like an inside loan agent, you have absolutely no time to originate or call out to realtors, I want you to think about the pre-approval letters that you have. And so if you're getting a pre-approval letter, and let's say it's in Idaho or it's in Illinois, well, this positions you to then call in a lot of the times they don't even have a realtor, right? Well, what if you called a realtor within that zip code, a strong one, like who's socially, embedded in the community? They have social channels, they're doing it, right? And you called them and said, hey, I got a pre-approved buyer who needs some help. Can I introduce you? Of course they're going to say yeah, because that's business. It's already been filtered for them. But here's your in, and here's your hook, is when you let them know and say, hey, I work in a call center and I get a lot of these. I get a lot of them in your area. If I get some more, can I push it your way? Again, you're getting them to say yes, absolutely. And what you're able to provide these outside loan agents or these realtors is when they get wind of a refinance, because the realtors get asked like, hey, who's your loan guy? You can then exchange. So you'll have refinance business that you can offer better pricing, because you're not an outside loan agent. Get it? So it positions you where you can kind of have this community or this bond where you're feeding each other. But more importantly, you build this image and this brand to where you are the go-to guy. And so I think that it's powerful, because I think right now it's just being missed, right? Where we're trying to gain realtors off of tap dancing. And in reality, we have to treat realtors like our consumers. And our consumers just want to know what's in it for them. And it's no different, like we're like that in sales. And so I'm gonna talk more about this on Saturday. I hope that you're there, and I hope that this quick live stream helped you. If you're here, please share this video to somebody that needs to see it. I'm getting more traction, and I want you to check out the sales script. I remastered it. It's got nice graphics. It's a little bit nicer. I've come a long way, so I appreciate your support, and the success with the university thus far is amazing. I'm truly honored, and I'm excited for the things that are coming up ahead, and I'll be doing more and more live webinars for the registered students who are on Sales Remastered. So I appreciate you guys' time, and I'll see you guys at the top. Bye.